Hey guys, it's Mark from Eric's Machine. Today we're going to do a case porting video. This video I'm going to do a little different than the other ones. I'm more going to show you what I did instead of actually do the porting. Keep the video a little bit shorter. And you guys tell me what you think in the comments below, whether you like this better or you like it better the old way, where I actually do the porting at the same time. Unfortunately, the past few months we have been, well, I guess fortunately and unfortunately, we've been swamped with work. I've gotten more work in the past 6 months than I've gotten ever before. You know, we had 1 week where we had almost 7 months worth of work show up in 1 week, which is why there hasn't been that many videos and stuff like that, because I've been trying to just get work done. So we greatly appreciate the support, guys. Hopefully in the next coming months we'll be back to normal and we'll be posting a whole bunch of videos. So, but let's get started with a porting video. Alrighty, so also guys, we have a Teespring store that's opening. Have t-shirts, stuff like that. We still have stickers and stuff like that. So whatever way you guys want to support us, you want to send us work, buy some of our merch, everything's greatly appreciated. You guys have been awesome. So we're going to go through porting 750 cases. So this is a race motor that I'm doing. Luckily, you know, 2 of our riders that we help out that race Kawi 800, modified 750s or 800s in the Super Chicken class, placed first and second at Nationals this year. So we have one of the motors that placed first that is getting a freshen up, and the motor that placed second we're doing a little more work to. So this would be a stock set of 750 cases, and this is a ported set. Now the main difference, 750 big pin, 750 small pin, the porting ends up being basically the same. The only difference is on the 800 they come finger ported from the factory. So where we basically start off is we start off doing this finger port, this trench that runs along. If you can see, we'll flip it to the inside, which makes it a little easier to see. And you can see we've broken through, which we fill the top with epoxy. So there's a perfect trench going from the inside to the reed area. Now if you look at a stock set of cases, you can see there's a wall here. So we're basically putting this groove flat through. So that is what people call finger porting. Some people go more aggressive, some people go less aggressive, but this gives you a basic idea on what it is. And then when you see from the reed area, you can see this basically shoots almost down to the bottom, basically down to the bottom, where you can see on the OEM, you know, there's no way through. So we end up doing this on both sides, top and bottom, as you can see, all the way up. And that is the main area you're going to see benefit. The other place, if you notice here, we radius going into the jug. So on the stock cases, it just goes straight into the actual crank. So give me a second, I'm going to set the ported cylinder down and I'm going to show you exactly why we do that. Here we go, this is a fully ported race cylinder. So now, I'm just going to hold this like this. If you see, the air is going to come in and wrap down. You have to remember, in the compression stroke, the piston's going up towards the head. All the air and fuel mixture is following the piston up, getting sucked up with the piston. So it comes into the bore, not to the transfers, into the bore and follows the piston up. Then when the piston, after it explodes, it comes back down, it compresses the entire mixture, comes to the top, and then the transfers open and the pressurized fuel goes around, through, and into the jugs. So, and then you can see, if you see here, we cut the center section of the sleeve away, and then we radius the ends to follow the finger port. So you can see there's no obstruction on any of the sides to get the most airflow following the piston up. So that's the main thing. Get the cylinder filled with charge, compressed, blow up, and repeat, basically. So this gives you a good shot. You can see how open it is. You can literally shove your hand through and start reaching into the transfer ports. So, but you have to remember, the way this air fuel mixture goes, it follows the piston up, compresses, and then when the ports start to open, that's when the mixture goes through. So it's really never flowing. You know, a lot of people think it flows straight from the reed valve into the port. It doesn't really go that way. Now, it can flow from the pressurized reed area, but it's not flowing directly from the carb. So, you know, and then there's texturing and stuff like that. Now, on race motors, we end up using a finer texture. We end up using a 80 grit sandpaper roll. On freestyle motors, I use a double cut burr finish that's rougher because you don't have as much velocity because you're not holding prolonged RPM. With a prolonged RPM, you have so much turbulence in there already, you don't really need to roll the fuel as much. On a freestyle motor, it's right off idle, so you kind of want to get as much turbulence to keep the air-fuel mixture mixed. So yeah, there's a burr guy that I've now been using that does really, really great job with hand-cut burrs. He does long burrs, which work really, really well for getting deep down into transfer ports. Very, very well priced. His page is killercarbideburs. He's right over in PA. He's close to me. He can resharpen your old burrs, stuff like that. I've bought a whole bunch from him, including some custom left-hand burrs that he's done for me. I've been super, super pleased with them. So if you guys want to go check his page out, I'm going to put a link down below to his Facebook. Help him out. He's helped me out. I pay for everything. It's not, you know, we've tested a couple things and stuff like that, but this isn't like a paid advertisement. I just like to help guys out that are in the industry that have helped me out. So thanks, guys. You guys have a great day. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe below. And we'll see you later.